We are covering Earth and space science for the AFOQT exam, a key component of the physical science subtest. Let's start with our solar system. The AFOQT will expect you to know the order of the 8 planets: Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune. A common exam trap is a question that includes Pluto as a planet. Remember, since 2006, Pluto has been classified as a dwarf planet because it hasn't cleared its orbital neighborhood of other objects. You might see a question asking you to identify the 4th planet from the Sun, which is Mars, or to distinguish between the inner, rocky terrestrial planets and the outer gas giants. A great mnemonic to remember the order is, "My very educated mother just served us noodles." This simple phrase can save you valuable seconds on the exam. Next, let's discuss Earth's atmospheric layers moving from the ground up. First is the troposphere, where all weather occurs. Above that is the stratosphere, which contains the crucial ozone layer that absorbs harmful UV radiation. Then comes the mesosphere, where most meteors burn up. Finally, the thermosphere is the layer where auroras occur and is the first to be exposed to the sun's radiation. The AFOQT might test you on the primary characteristic of each layer, such as asking where the ozone layer is located. A common point of confusion is the temperature gradient. Temperature decreases in the troposphere and mesosphere, but increases in the stratosphere and thermosphere. Now let's tackle plate tectonics. The core concept is that Earth's outer rigid layer, the lithosphere, is broken into plates that move over the hotter, more fluid asthenosphere below. These plates move slowly, typically around 2 to 10 centimeters per year. Exam questions often focus on identifying the layers involved. A trick question might try to confuse the lithosphere with the crust or the asthenosphere with the mantle. Remember that the lithosphere is composed of the crust and the rigid upper part of the mantle. This movement at plate boundaries is the primary cause of earthquakes and volcanic activity. Lastly, we have the rock cycle, which describes the transformation between the 3 main rock types: igneous, sedimentary, and metamorphic. Igneous rock forms when magma or lava cools and solidifies. Through weathering and erosion, this rock breaks down into sediment. This sediment is then compacted and cemented to form sedimentary rock. When any rock type is subjected to intense heat and pressure deep within the earth, it transforms into metamorphic rock. If the heat is great enough, the rock will melt back into magma, and the cycle begins again. The AFOQT will test your understanding of these processes. For instance, a question might ask what process turns existing rock into metamorphic rock, the answer being heat and pressure. A common mistake is confusing the processes. For example, melting creates magma for igneous rocks, not metamorphic rocks. For free practice questions, AI-powered explanations, and more exam prep tools, visit openexamprep.com. That's openexamprep, all one word, .com.